What is up, everyone? I am back again with a review. And as you can see, what the book is, I'm reviewing is issue 1 of Maskerade. If you watch my channel regularly, you know I picked this up recently. Actually, I picked it up yesterday. I thought I don't normally do reviews. But I thought, fuck it, I'll do one bit different. Sorry about the fucking bright light is, for me, a sort of perfect shot, or as close to perfect shot of me. This was the best sort of angle, basically. So yeah, this is a new book from Kevin Smith. I do look. I think I mentioned it in the picked up video. Where's it falling over? But I'll do it in this video since I picked up video, so I'll do it here. So what Kevin Smith is doing is, I'll show you, under now, he's basically doing Secret Stash Press, and Dark Horse is coming as publishing the books. As it stands right now, until things change, the books are coming out. I think there's like 3 or 4 issues of this coming out, unless things change and it does well and they bring more out. There's, I think, the beginning of November, I'm gonna say the 2nd or 3rd ish, there's another book coming out called Quick Stops, which I pre-ordered. That's meant to be a mashup of that's meant to be like a Fables version of his view of Skewverse. That's how I interpret it. So it's basically, I recently watched the video. I heard about this book. It's basically, Kevin put a video on some YouTube channel, I think on his Instagram, and no. Basically saying as we know, he's written quite a few books for other companies like DC, Marvel, Dark Horse, I think IDW and all. Like he's done a Batman, a Daredevil, I think a Green Arrow, open correctly. Another Bat book. He's done other books connected to his universe. His movies. There's a Bloodman and Chronic book. There's Chasing Dogma, which is Chasing Amy and Dogma. There's a couple of Clerks books. There's a 4-issue Jason and Bob book. But generally speaking, it's pretty much him working for others. But this is his own chance to sort of create his own, especially with this book, his own from scratch book. So basically the story is done by Kevin himself and Andy McElfresh, if I'm pronouncing it right, McElfresh. The art is done by John. I don't even want to fucking butcher his last name, so I'm not going to. Fantastic art. I will show a little bit of in a minute. So the book itself I'm a little bit confused by the leads, because in the book, the character, a bloke looks at him, he goes, Scarlet. But it's, when Kevin done a video saying about the book, he says, I can't wait you to meet Felicia Dance. Whether Scarlet's a nickname or an agent and whatever, or it's 2 separate people, I'm not 100% sure. But the book itself, it sort of starts off quite good. A girl gets in a bit of complications, and she sort of, the same goes on, then basically the next page is basically her dead on a car roof. Because there's a bit, obviously, actually if I go through the book, my bottle of squash behind the camera. So yeah, Passy. Yeah, she does a bit of confrontation. She sort of bites back. She, does it, but she's in her underwear. She sort of jumps from a roof. And you sort of get this big page of her dead on the roof of a car. That's what I think. That's sort of going to lead on to something. Next bit of the story is basically a girl would die, and you sort of find out hit the guy himself. It works. His mate starts talking to him, but the girl he was with was basically cheating. But I see part of that is this is the first page of basically the girl tits off in her ass, and one of the guys find out apparently she does journalism. Apparently they have to work with each other, and apparently he fucking hates that. But then it's interesting. Next sort of bit is you see a guy leaving a girl. She sort of seems, I don't know if she's drunk, high. He tries to leave, and he gets to that. On my screen, it looks quite dark, but I will brighten it up in editing. But yeah, the character sort of seems dark, seems gritty. But the mask is the bit that interests me. To when Kevin sort of said about the book a couple of months ago, he says about I think like face changing or something, which the mask does face sort of scanning, and when she sort of takes her mask off, this was one of my sort of favourite pages in the book, art wise. She takes the mask off and it basically copies her face, his face, sorry, to basically leave. She sort of puts it, she's leaving as him, but sort of sneaking the actual person out, but takes her to this old orphanage. I don't want to show too much because it's sort of with low cages. So by the look of it, other people know she's going to capture in this series. So he takes the mask off his face. Puts it back on. Sorry, takes it off again to her face. It's not a long book, but it's a. I can cover my face. It's a good issue 1 because it basically does its job, in my opinion, because it's leaving you wanting more. I want more of not only the story, but her. She seems like an interesting character. She seems like she seems like a sort of basically a female badass. But I'm sort of now curious of why she's doing what she's doing. So that's issue 1 of Maskerade. Anyone that has read it, I'd love to hear your opinion on the book. If you haven't read it, and you're a comic reader / Kevin Smith fan, I do highly recommend it. It was like a 350 book. Like I said, from what I've seen, there's about 3 or 4 issues. So don't think it'll be long. I hope depending how things go, I would like it to be a long book, but I'm not sure. I don't know. But yeah, that front cover. Yeah. I don't know if that's one person who got to see her there. Because that looks like a head there. I don't know. Whether that's probably why I got confused. That's the case. That's probably why I got confused with character names. But again, it's leaving me wanting more. Piqued my interest. But even if it was a shit book, which I doubt it would be, I still would have picked up anyway because I'm a big Kevin Smith fan. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Again, if you want me to do issue 2 when that comes out, please let me know. If you don't, then again let me know. Well, let me know either way, because it's no point me sort of wasting my time and yours if you're not enjoying the content. But I hope I speak to you guys soon, and ciao for now.